friendliness. Bree shakes her head. I like you, Rosette. We have some similarities. You helped me after my attack. After I attacked that snake, you saved my life. And in turn, we fought together in facing a shadow cat. I do care, but I do also pay attention, and your behavior has confused me greatly. But maybe you have been too concerned about your family and the fate of what it all means. Great changes have happened in your life too, not just in mine. So, nothing to worry about, Rosette.
He looks after her. She begins to say, make no mistake. I know who my family are, and it's here. This is my place. I don't intend on leaving. Ever.
Bree comes to a halt and looks over her shoulder at Rosette. Ever?
He says, if this house burns, I'll burn with it.
What do you want most from life, Rosette?
I used to want to make my brother happy. In a way. He had many expectations. He's brilliant, but that's changed. I am not in their interest anymore. I served my purpose, I suppose. I did what I wanted to do. I was confused. What do I do now that I have done what I had to? Well, just I do something for me. I do this. All of this. This house has accepted me. I was welcomed in here. Perhaps as a bargaining chip. Maybe that is true, but the words were said all the same, and I intend to keep them. This is my family. This is my house. And I want to see it flourish and be a great one. Why? I don't know. Perhaps because I want to do something and not simply have others do things for me.
Now, Bree has been, while she has felt, warm and affectionate towards Rosette, which is highly rare for Bree, Rosette's words and actions over the past moon have highly confused Bree to the extent where she is doubtful. I would like to roll an awareness empathy check to determine the veracity of Rosette's words here, Malachi.
Sure.
12.
Well, Rosette is not a good liar. I know that much already. She seems to be pretty determined on this path. She certainly hasn't been before. She has been highly conflicted for a long time, as Bree has duly noted. However, when she says that she's devoted to this, and this is something she's doing, and this is her house, it seems to be almost in a rare sort of clarity in honesty that she usually doesn't have. Usually she tends to be sort of jolly, a little more happy-go-lucky with her answers, not taking things too seriously. But right now she's fairly serious.
Bree stops, slowly backing away. Those hate-filled blue eyes are softened when looking at Rosette, as is often the case, and says, I am not the only one of us two who has found clarity and a desire to pursue goals, then, Rosette. My concern over your health and well-being fades because you have also found direction and purpose. Good.
She won't really say anything more. Just sort of collect herself.
He says, my concern, as noted, are for this house, she holds up a finger, and for my revenge. And I cannot do this alone. My house has taken care of me, despite its failures and shortcomings. Now this house threatens to weaken itself by weakening its members, by weakening you and weakening me. But that does not mean I will ever forgive Lanny for casting blame on me, nor will I ever forgive Lanny for being so craven that he put us into his position. His brother rules here because Lanny would not stand up for himself. We have to deal with Lord Halin of the Seven because Lanny would not stand up for himself. Perhaps you can forgive that. Perhaps you should forgive that. But I remember. I remember being judged and hated, and I remember the looks of Father, the hair, the eyes, and how mad he was. Bree resumes backing away towards the door.
Sure, Rosette doesn't stop her.
Bree opens the door, clicks it, leaves.
Rosette sits down. That's a place. Are there any more people who want to have a conversation?
Now is Rosette in Lanny's chair because she was closest to Lanny's chair?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Everything is messed up in here.
to change.
I mean,
Linus probably won't mind when he comes in and sees she's rather upset about this whole affair.
Yeah, he's going to walk in with a thinking look and then look over to Rosette.
She just looks and says, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay then. Let's pause for a second, closing the door and walking over, noting that she's in her seat. She's in his seat. He's like, okay.
She is not a lot of fun for the rest of the day, safe to say.
Well then, I guess we'll see you later.
When dinner happens today, it's not a great dinner. not a great dinner. Very little talk, and Agatha is frowning heavily, looking at Decim with, "Will you solve this and start being nice and just like make some small talks?" Giving him that eyes that say, like, do something, right? And he probably won't really know how, like.
No, he's not really in the mood either. They will probably have a bit of a talk that evening.
Yeah, she has had it with these quiet dinners. She's eating in the kitchens until things change.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, he can't blame her.
Cannot stand this atmosphere that is so horrible.
She can join us on Penance Mountain. Fuck it.
You know, yes, that's where the party is.
Yeah.
Agatha's vote is the determining vote here on whether we should do something about Lord Halin. Like, up until then, it was like a coin flip, and now it's decided.
You know, it's, Decim will
Agatha's had enough.
Pat her
Asked
gently on the
Decim
hand.
to talk to people and like resolve the situation in a peaceful manner so that everyone can return to the way it was. When
Yes.
Bree was being moody and everything was better.
So,
Yes.
are you gonna hug Halin to death?
You know, Decim will pat her hand and, say sweet nothings to Agatha and say that he will try to resolve it, dearest, and and that he really can't blame her for eating in the kitchen. Like believe me, my love, I understand.
I would eat in the kitchen too if I could.
If I could, yes. Can I
So how
please?
Bree was kneading the dough like for hours, and it was just.
What?
Just
Is
those
that, why is that
hands
a
just
problem?
gripping.
It wasn't
Yes.
a problem. She was just like, it was just not what she was used to.
Yeah.
We like punch the dough. Oh.
You handle
Make
the
a
dough
snake and
tenderly.
strangle it.
The dough went from elastic to just a brick at the end.
Here you go, brother. Like slams down right in front of him.
They made it say
Plate
nothing.
breaks. I'm like, oh god.
She is like the baby is great and all, but it's been a couple of months now. You know, the wow factor has got a little bit off. She's letting them have their time now, and she is thoroughly tired of this, just this whole atmosphere that's
Oh my
currently
god,
going.
someone make a new baby so she can become happy.
Look, it already happened.
I'm on it.
It's on the way, damn it.
Give it time.
Bread's in the oven.
Yeah, we're gonna keep.
Shame on you, Sir Alaric.
You know.
How unbiased.
Magic babies, come on.
I was
Magic
referring,
babies.
I was referring more to like Rosette being pregnant, but I guess we could go for Lady Swan too.
Go both. Fuck it.
Yeah, as I told you, Halldamir, when
Yeah.
when Alaric returns from his penance, he will be told that the recruit engineers are ready to be fielded when needed. They are not amazing by any means, but yeah, they can do their work. They're units now.
And what work is that exactly? How has
They can
the
shoot
alchemist...
siege engines and like build defenses, and if given fire to shoot, they know how to do that.
Okay, so given the proper ammunition, which we do have a supply of, right?
They can do all
At
sorts.
least he said he would make some.
Yeah. We can shoot a lot of really mean fire. That's going to be a very
Can
nasty
you-
surprise for anyone coming close to us. It's like, oh, the
Heavy
Caladans, they're like, they suck. And then there's the fucking dragon fire. Just,
Well,
oh, God.
Can you
What is
imagine
this
it?
horror?
Can you imagine the Great Rebellion War, and like everyone's on the field, and then all of a sudden wildfire appears, and the rebellion's ranks is like, oh
This
god!
is what I wanted. This is what I wanted from the house. Wreathed in flames, motherfuckers. We're going to shoot fire at our enemies. It's perfect.
We
Love
are
it.
matching our title.
Yeah.
That was my plan all along here.
Exactly what it says on the tin.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
What does wreathed in flames mean? Oh, exactly that.
You'll fucking learn.
Volunteer for a demonstration.
Head Pyromancer Alaric, would you please load up the trebuchet?
Fire wheel.
The dragon does run thick in this family still.
Shall go with the title of Fire Lord.
Yes, Fire Lord.
Fire
It'll be
Lord,
like a Blackbeard thing where he puts turns his beard on fire.
Yeah.
Well, it seems then that we have gone through all the PC and NPC interactions right now.
There's one
That was
more.
amazing.
There's one great more.
There is one more.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Well, let's do that.
Doesn't want to talk to Nima at some point.
Oh.
I
Oh,
do
okay.
believe Lanny also wanted to talk to Nima
Yep.
too.
It's true. It's true.
Wait.
Line them up.
2 more conversations.
Let's do it.
Okay, sure.
Why couldn't we have these before?
All the conversations.
Story goal: engage in PC and NPC interaction.
So I guess Nima
Who do you
will
wanna go
go
first?
to. Well, she got the message, and she'll be like, where the fuck is Desem?
Probably in the Raven Room.
Always
okay, I was
generally in the Raven Room.
That's like generally where you find him.
Fucking flights of stairs bullshit.
Oh, right. And he was walks in, like, oh yeah, right. Enough.
Actually, like everything here is happening simultaneously, and like everyone, like the stairs, and these awkward people just pass each other,
Yeah.
like on ways to different conversations and sort of.
You go like,
Kvalar is flying back and forth with messages all the fucking time. Yes, come in.
cool.
Cool.
She
Yes.
looks a little tired and hangover.
So,
Yeah, you wanted to talk.
yes, Lord Halen
Is it
will not quite yet.
Mm.
Lord Halen is moving out of the castle for a while. He will be moving out in a few days, I believe. And we'll be going to a tavern on our lands, so in the outskirts of our
Why?
lands, to meet, teachers, Septus, I believe, for Bree.
Why would Bree need a septus?
Because the good Lord has decided
What the
that...
heck is a septus? A female sept?
Well, in the sept, sept is usually attended by a septa or a septon. A septa is the female version of the clergy, and the septon is the male version of the clergy.
So a nerd? No, I don't even know. Some lady who can tell her about the gods?
Indeed, and tell her how to be a proper lady, which is something that Lord Halin values greatly. And he believes to do this is with brute force. Anyway, there's
How
some
is he gonna
smiles.
make... Oh, right. He was gonna punish me.
There's some nods slowly, yes. I think that was the intended threat there, and has certainly bolstered Bree. Let's say that much. Well, what was I saying? Yes. Halin will move out,
Uh-huh.
and he will also meet up with Gomi the Younger out there for something. I would like you to follow them and try to find out exactly what they are up to.
Nima smiles. It's like, sure. I can do that.
He nods. Excellent, excellent. I'm still looking into exactly how to take care of this problem. But for now, I would like some more information on Halen and exactly what he is trying to hide.
I would like to, if possible, that I take leave a little before Havelin so I can become basically a fly on the wall at this tavern.
There's some nods. Certainly.
Get a job there. Don't make people used to me.
He nods. Halen has seen you a few times, but I am confident in your abilities to melt into whatever environment you move in.
Of course.
Good. Yes, find out what he is hiding, if anything. And hopefully we can use that to control him.
Mm-hmm. Will do.
He nods. Excellent. If there's anything else you need, money, equipment, I will try to help.
I need some. I need some female clothes that are not. What do you call those who are not normals? Normal people clothes.
Peasant clothes.
Some peasant clothes.
I need some peasant clothes for a girl.
I am sure that can be arranged. I know a few people. And they will be waiting in a package in the stables.
Do you want me to kill someone or poison someone?
Not at the moment, but it wouldn't hurt to have such implements at hand if needed.
So I should bring a dagger.
Yes. I think it is too early to move on Halen at this very moment, but it is getting close. It's getting close.
Also, if you do have some kind of poison that maybe can make someone sleep, just in case.
Well, I'll have a look through my stocks, see what I have.
And it would be preferable if it is poison that is consumed and not stabbed with.
He nods.
Like the milk of the puppy.
It's a
But-
really big dose of moving the pop.
Yeah, then I would need a big dose of it.
I do have a few doses of that.
Yeah, but it's best if it's not noticeable.
And it's-
I'll take a look, see what we can get. It will also be in the package in the stables then.
Right.
He nods. Well, good luck.
And you, Decim.
Nods. Mumbles himself. Keep writing.
By the way, omens.
He stops writing slightly.
Your
Looks up.
view of omens?
Omens. Why this question all of a sudden?
Because a lot of your family is doused with omens and weird dreams.
He frowns, such as.
That's confidential.
He looks at her. Nima.
You should immediately deflect Rosette because Bree said Rosette.
Attorney-client
And-
confidentiality.
Yeah.
If you're protecting someone in this family, it's quite obvious who it is, Nima. You wouldn't say it's confidential if it was Alaric, for instance. And I know his
would.
dreams. No,
I would.
no, I don't think.
Don't think like that about me.
Doesn't sigh, slightly look at her. So
It's
what-
Nalia.
Yes, totally Nalia.
Nalia defeated her in intrigue and says she won, bro. You can't forget
That is true. There's also this other thing. This Green Knight. Who is he?
God damn it.
I
Wonder who
see-
you're
you-
hiding
You
it
see the
from.
gears sort of turning in
Well, at
Desmond's
this
head.
point, Nima doesn't care. This guy is Okay, Nima go. Okay, listen. I care a lot for Bree,
Yes.
and I don't feel much when it comes to some person I don't know who is filling her head with omens.
And this Green Knight is?
I don't know.
What omens?
She talked about some bird.
Bird that fell down on the.
Yeah, and faces in her dreams.
There's some size, slightly. In my opinion, then omens are superstitions. People who claim to interpret them only do so when it is convenient, often after the fact. He shrugs. They are
That's
right.
fine, but there is still this Green Knight walking around telling Bree about omens. We don't
Yeah.
even know who this person is.
Yes.
With Bree alone.
Right. How often has this happened?
I don't know. She wouldn't tell me much. I don't know if she intentionally meet with him. I don't know. I just know she's met him. I don't know how many times or if it's more than the tourney, but I don't like it.
Nods. It would be good to know who this Green Knight is.
And I would prefer that he stops planning whatever he's talking to Bree about.
Well,
He is superstitious. Well, he believes in omens, and I don't even know what else. He believes in a lot of weird stuff, and I am not comfortable with that.
yes.
I don't know how I feel about omens myself.
Maybe Sir Alaric will remember something from the melee that can help us identify the Green Knight a bit. Well, thanks for bringing this to my attention.
Bree is gonna hate me for this, I think.
I won't tell her yet. I won't tell her that you said it.
She's gonna know it was me. She's not stupid.
Some shrugs. No, she's not stupid, but she...
Bree means a lot to me. The only reason I'm telling you this is because I fear for her safety.
I get it. I understand. But also know that I have a lot of different sources for my knowledge, and it doesn't have to come from you.
You
And Bree
knew?
knows that as well.
Oh,
He shakes his head slowly. No, but Bree won't. She can't be sure exactly who has told me.
well, if it comes to it that she finds out it's me, I'm gonna stand up to my word and say yes, I did it. I did it for protecting you.
That is up to you to decide, Nima. I'm offering
if-
to keep this secret for you.
I would appreciate if it was secret, but if she finds out, lay it on me.
He shrugs, if that is what you wish.
I'm not embarrassed to say that I will do what I can to protect her.
Understood.
I'm a man of my word, if you can say that.
I believe you can. Yes.
So, this Halen business. I don't know if his threat is to kill me or to whip me. I don't know. Would he really kill me, you think? Or
Got some
try?
frowns. No, he doesn't seem to be. He doesn't seem to be in that mood as of yet. My guess would be that he would try to send you away.
Smiles. How would you do that?
Well, with violence if he has to. Probably knock you out and throw you on a boat to Bravos. That is how I would imagine it. If he's malicious, he could certainly try to torture you or to teach you or Bree a lesson, or both. But
Well, what happens to me is mute. I just care for that he doesn't threaten Bree.
yes,
I feel that Bree has come a long way. And him doing
he's growing up. Yes.
and what he's doing is not helping. But back to business at hand. I will not take your time.
All right. Yes.
Just keep a lookout for this stranger. 'Cause I don't
Yes.
like it.
I'll keep a lookout. See what we can find out.
Let's see. I'll excuse myself then.
Perhaps we should switch directly to the conversation between Nima and Venus.
Yes, and then in the internally crowded stairwell of people like to look at. Oh, excuse me.
Walking down and
Excuse me, pardon me.
Ladies, what are you doing here in the stairwell? Oh, it's kind of look for you. Oh, fancy that.
I don't even know where Lena's token is.
He's in his room.
Oh, there.
He would end. He's in his room, but he would end up taking you out of, away from where his room is, probably up to the roof or something.
On the roof. Best place to discuss intrigue.
So you just walked, Nima. I need to talk to you on the roof.
Just bumps into you in the stairwell. Oh, turn around. Go back up the stairs. Why?
Ema, can I have a word? Can I have a word with you?
Sure.
Come with me.
Of course.
I am afraid of heights. I want you to throw me off the roof. What? It doesn't even make sense.
How about no?
That sounds like suicide of me too.
I'm sorry, this is abrupt, Nima.
So, what's on your mind, Linus?
First word, Bree.
Well, what about Bree?
That she has a lot. It seems our Lord has decided to try and change her more than one I thought was possible.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I'm sure you have spoke with her, though I'm not going to ask what about.
I have spoken to Bree. You must have noticed that as well when we arrived.
Yes, but I'm not going to just pry in.
Not.
I have heard my own little things about what the Lord might have said. It worries me.
I know that any bad behavior is gonna be laying on me from if Bree does anything that is not advised.
I assume she'd inform you then that he essentially threatened her.
I heard as much.
Nima,
Mm-hmm.
both of you have served this house well, and try and keep an eye and ear out. I don't know what Halen's up to. I don't like it.
Neither do I.
He can act as pious as he wants. But focusing on this and ignoring his duties and delivering those threats. There are boundaries to cross.
It's a weird way to bond with one's little sister. And taking up duties as the heir of the house, I agree.
He's attempting to get loyalty by force.
To be honest, I am surprised I have not been excused already by the new lord.
I think he's keeping you around just for this purpose, keeping you as this bargaining chip to use on Bree.
To make sure Bree, yeah. I would take the hit for Bree, and I would have no ill feelings toward Bree, only him.